Hi everyone, Cordell here with 911 Rapid Response. On today's vehicle showcase, I'm going to be taking you around a 2017 Ford Transit van. This Transit van is the high roof and extended length variant of the Transit van. We're going to go around the emergency warning on the vehicle first. So starting up top, the Transit van is a rather unique vehicle. So there are no interior visor bars made specifically for the Transit. What we've done here is we've taken Whelen Avengers in red blue and mounted them up against the windshield in a visor light-esque fashion. So you get that upper warning on the Transit without doing the full exterior light system that Whelen offers for the Transit van. Here in the Grille, the entire theme of this entire package is more of a subdued or undercover-esque look. So we have the Phoenix Fusion Grille brackets, Phoenix Fusion Grille lights mounted here in the Grille. They are plasti-dipped black. Continuing around the side here for side warning, we have the Phoenix cannon mounted on the side of the front of the van, and additionally we have one here on the rear quarter as well. Here at the rear of the van, we have Whelen M7 series mounted on the rear doors itself, and we have Phoenix cannons mounted here in the reverse lights. Up top, you're going to see we actually have a rear camera. So what you have is a backup camera from Ford down low, and up top we've installed a Roscoe camera that integrates into the third brake light that does full color picture and picks up audio. That goes to a camera system inside that we'll get to a little bit later. For ground lighting on the van, all around the perimeter of the van, both sides, rear and front, we have ground lighting featured by Technique. So these are completely waterproof, lifetime warranty lights mounted on a stainless steel bracket. Very nice, high quality, provides very effective illumination just around the van for when you're working around the perimeter. As we get up closer here, we have another camera we've mounted to the exterior of the van. So this also ties into the interior camera system we've placed in the vehicle. We're going to jump into the interior here. I'm going to show you what we have going on.
Hi everyone. I don't think I have to introduce myself, do I, Cordell?
Nah, I think
everyone
you guys
knows
know
who I am by now. Mark, anyways, here at Rapid Response. So, really unique for Rapid Response. As you know, we do a lot of customized and custom things. We actually had this customer come to us and say, hey, can you build us some type of a command center or work center in the inside of a transit van, but don't get the cost outrageous in it. Like you see inside ambulances and things like that. So, this is more of a ruggedized interior that you see in this van that we built. So just keep in mind, this had nothing in it. This was just a empty cargo van that we got from nothing, and we upfitted this and got real customized for the customers, obviously staying within their budget. So all the cabinets that you see here are all a 3/4 inch plywood birchwood. Birchwood tends to be a lighter material, more durable than actually even like a press board material, which tends to be heavier, and if it would ever get wet, it swells up. Then what we did is for the coating on top, instead of just painting, because as that can nick off, we actually had this custom coated from our friends over at PPC, and it's basically like for terminology, like a Line-X or Rhino liner is what this is. So it gives a real nice durable finish on, and we just did some different color on here so it looks nice and it gives some accent tones. Same way with the compartments up top, we did the same thing up here. We did the customization of the colors, makes it look real nice. Countertop is a Formica countertop, trimmed in a soft edge molding the whole way around. We have some extra USB ports, chargers. Another thing that the customer really wanted was nice big computer screens. As you can see, you can put 2 screens up here at one time versus having 2 separate screens, split screen, all in one big unit. We have 2 of those here. Another request that we had is the customer needed to have their own laptops custom supplied and mounted. So everything is mounted up top with docks to turn them on and off. So everything can be actually turned on and off with the laptops without actually taking the laptops out of their station that we made for them to house in. The keyboard's kind of rather unique too. The keyboard can come outward, and then it can also go upward. So if you want to stand here, you can stand, or if you want to sit, you can sit, and then move the stools back or move them front. The front of the van We also PPC coded this. The door is not in here. They requested that the door was not put in because everything is securely mounted in the van, so nothing can become a projectile in that aspect. And then up top here we actually have 2 screens. And in the back we have some switches. So we have one switch here, which is the Samalex power inverter. We have an onboard inverter in it, which is currently turned on, powering all our computers and giving us 110 to all our outlets. We have another switch here that's marked air. We have a little onboard air compressor, so they can actually plug in their air line here and blow off little computer components. Same way in the back of the vehicle, we actually have a retractable air reel, which I'll show you here in a bit. The monitor switch, when you flip the monitors on, if you turn around there now, you're going to be able to actually see the outside of the shop. And the reason of this is because if they have the door shut and they're in here, they're going to now be able to see who comes to this door and who's knocking on it before they open it. Same way within the back. If somebody has to get stuff out of the back or they need to unlock the door for somebody to get stuff out of, they can see that before they just do that. They also have speakers in those, so I'm going to turn them back off. They're really quality speakers in them. You can actually hear something drop on the floor. They're that good. The auxiliary then is just an auxiliary switch, so if we ever have to add anything later, we have that ability. In this cabinet, we actually have a modem or a cradle point, which is through our great friends at Verizon, and it is mounted there in the back wall, so we have internal, basically as good as you can get for being hardwired into the computer system. We have some other nice little options like roll-up doors, so there's no swinging cabinets back here. Since somebody might be sitting here, we don't want anybody to get hit in the back of the head with a cabinet. And then we have our nice pull-out drawers, and our drawers, the inside of our drawers, are also lined with the PPC coating as well. Down in this compartment that you can't really see, we have a huge battery in there, so we have plenty of battery. One thing that we pride ourselves in here is we check on what our draw overall is through the computers and components and what else they might plug in. We size batteries appropriately, tie them into factory batteries, and then inadvertently put the right size onboard inverter in as well, that it can handle everything. This compartment here, pull this out, is actually where our printer sits. We have a little light in there too, so it doesn't cast any shadows, so they can see if they're loading papers in to scan it. One of the other requirements was a little jump seat here in the back. So if they're in here working and they have people sitting at the computer, but somebody needs to sit here and maybe debrief something or in that aspect, they can easily just flip the seat down and sit here and obviously talk to them as well. This is not made obviously to be in transport, but it's made to be able to sit here and talk to everybody. The floor is also coated in the material as well. We did a gray coating in it, a little darker than even the front of the cabinets, to give it that off accent color. We're going to go around to the back of the van, show you the rest of it in the very back. So the request was storage. So we gave them a shelf in here to put storage on at their required height. Battering ram, fire extinguisher, and then we actually had to make a area to keep all our electronics in, our air compressors, our 3,000 watt inverter, and our Kuzma onboard charger, which keeps all the batteries up when the vehicle's plugged in sitting in a garage or so forth. What's nice with this is the air conditioning system on these vans is actually here in the back. There's a ductwork system here in the back, and it wouldn't allow us really to get any air up to the front. So we have a custom built ductwork system in this that goes down the passenger side tunnel of the van, and then it blows out the interior vents up front to give us the air condition up front in those hot summer days. The heat comes from the front of the van, and we have a ductwork cut on the back of the metal panel up front, which allows the heat to blow, and it gives plenty of heat that way. And we have some other little accessories like 110 outlets, our air cords if they need to bring it out and charge something, air a tire up, they actually can do that, and then a retractable 110 cord as well. So this is one of the many things that we pride ourselves here in that Rapid Response, are these custom builds. We have this ability to build things affordable, but get real customized as far as the worst shelf heights it's going to be, and not breaking the budget while doing it. So if this might work for your department, or even work for you as a contractor or a business, please give us a call, 717-473-3843. Make sure you check us out on social media, and check us out at rapidresponse.com.